Hello, Commanders. Commander Highlander here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We're going to go do some Titan bombing with this Python Mark II. This is a really good build for bombing. It's the best bomber I've used so far out of the ones that I have built. We'll look at the build here really quick. Of course, you know me. I like lots of shard cannons, and that's for damage to the core. But you can use other things besides shard cannons. There's lots of builds out there with multi-cannons and things of that nature. There's tons of ways to damage this Titan to get rid of it. So we're running 1, 2, 3 C's, and we're running one, and we put a thermal vent beam on here, which is long range weapon, up to level 5. Utility slots. This is the reason why this is such a good bomber in my personal opinion, because the utility slots are awesome. Allows you to carry plenty of protection devices. I'm running 3 caustic sinks, 2 regular heat sinks. And with that beam, I don't have to use those heat sinks. Those are for emergencies only. So I could potentially add another caustic sink if I wanted to, bringing that level to 4. And the Thargoid pulse neutralizer, of course. The core internals are all military grade. It's usually what I run for the hull boost. That gives you an extra 250%. Power plant's a 6A. Monster, or no, this one's low emissions. I'm sorry. Most of my stuff is high emission or overcharged, but this is because you want to try to stay as cool as possible. But I did do monstered for the little extra power. And we're a little over, if you'll notice down there on the bottom, but that little amount's easy to compensate for. I'll show you that here in a minute. 6A thrusters, dirty drag drives, frame shift is increased range, stripped down for weight. Life support's 4D. If you get caught in the maelstrom, you're going to die anyway. Ain't no amount of life support's going to save you. Pretty much, you're just going to end up dead. Power distributor is charge enhanced. And of course, I use the super conduits for extra power, faster recharge. This is what super conduits. Sensors are 5D. They are up to level 3. I never did completely finish them. And then the standard fuel tank that comes on it. Optional internals. Now I've used regular hull reinforcements on this one because of power reasons. They're heavy duty hull reinforced with deep plating. I got, of course, module supports. I'm running the experimental 3F. Now, I have to look, I may not have to do that now. I may be able to add a module there. We'll have to see in just a second. I got one Guardian module on here, which could be replaced, and one more module support here. There's the other. This is where even though that this doesn't have a whole lot of internals, this is still a pretty strong ship. I'm able to hang out quite well for quite a long time, sometimes inside the maelstrom, and do run after run. And that's that build there. Let's see. I mean, what am I running here? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I can probably. Let's see if I can change that to a regular hull. We'll make the ship a little stronger. Well, what slot is that? Let's see. Any slot size on that? It is a 3. Okay. So we'll plant a regular 3 hull on that, and that will give us some more hull. Let's see what that does for the power. It didn't change the power any. But that did give us more hull support. That'll be fine. We should probably change this one out too. Let's change this and see if we got a 2 available. I don't even know if we have a 2 available or not. Yes, we do have a 2 available. It's not engineered. But that'll take care of the power issue. Not that it really was anyway, but no sense in working it harder than we have to. Okay, so we're running a hull. a module, a hull, another hull, a module, a hull, and that's good. It should be fine. Alright, let's go to Sol. Galaxy map.
As you wish.
And we're going to go, and we are currently 3 hearts in, working on the 4th heart. Boy, they're not going very fast. They're not going very fast at all. We're going to go directly into there, and we're going to set a course right for the Titan. Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
I'll make sure we have the Discovery scanner in line, because I've got this set to do automatic system scanning, and we don't want to set the wrong thing on there because we could be launching heat sinks or caustic sinks doing that. So we'll always check our settings before we jump. And I'm sure we'll be hyperdicted as usual. Yeah, and there's the hyperspace conduit unstable. Of course, always line them up and start boosting as soon as you can. This is going to be a long cooldown, so we'll have to wait just a minute, but we won't have any problem staying ahead of that Thargoid. This ship is fast and dependable. Sometimes we can boost that Thargoid right off the radar screen. We get so far ahead of them. Engage Super Cruise.
Superluminal speeds achieved.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's my crewman Eli. Now we could have directly jumped right into that, but you get used to it. Gets kind of monotonous going back and forth all day and shooting. Now, as soon as we jump into Sol, we'll be switching our fire groups to the caustic. And I'm sure we'll get interdicted before we ever get to Cocijo, or however you pronounce it. I don't think anybody truly knows how to pronounce his name. I've heard it several different ways. I pronounce it Cocijo. Oh, and look, there's that first interdiction right off the bat. It's almost like it was waiting for me. Just submit and jump. Again, those scouts can't catch us. Jump.
Jumping.
And that's a fast cooldown, so it's really quick on that one. And now we'll set our caustic sinks up for when we enter the Maelstrom. Lots of stuff to keep track of. Let's give her a little bump. Oh, look! Right as we go to give it a little, it's almost like it knows. It's a nice algorithm, yeah. And it's just almost, oh, this is a regular Cyclops this time. Just out for a cruise, don't mind me. Just out here to Fly around, enjoy the scenery. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Engage Super Cruise. Jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Captain.
And we're going to try it again. Here we go. See how close we can get before we get interdicted again. That's 2. Count them with me. 1, 2. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Captain.
Alright, we're going to get this down to the 6-second mark. Now we're going as absolutely as fast as we can, not to overshoot the Titan. Well, let's see if we get interdicted a 3rd time. We're going to swing out a little bit. We're going to make sure we want to head this thing straight on. Because if you go on the other side of the planet there, we want to make sure we go straight into it. Because if you circle around the planet and get close to the planet, you'll run into the gravity. Now we're going to hit this thing head on towards the planet. That way we won't get no slowdown. Unless we get interdicted again, of course. Which is a possibility. We're not there yet. Wait for it. Wait for it. We might make it. Disengage.
Drive deactivated.
Oh, we got a drop in failure. That's alright. It happens sometimes. That's a weird kind of drop off. Now we're going to head towards the big glowy red thing down there at the end, and we're going to watch these bombs as we go down through here, guys, because you do not want to get hit by those bombs. Deploy weapons.
Affirmative.
We're going to make sure our weapons are out, because if we don't, we can't launch our caustic sinks. So we're going to heading right for the big glowy red thing down here. Meanwhile, trying to stay as far away from those mines as we can. Because they do not like us, and they will try to kill us. Like I've always said, the Maelstrom's just like Australia. Everything tries to kill you in here. Caustic sinks are filling up. Oh, and here we go. We're getting ready for our burst. Now we know we're going the right direction. Here it comes. Hold your button down on your Thargoid pulse neutralizer. Then you can let go. Now you're going to heat up. Deploy heat sink. Deploy heat sink.
Acknowledged.
That'll cool us off. It's not necessary that you do that, but I have those to burn at the moment. Oh, let's launch our caustic sinks so we don't get ate up with caustic. Now we're looking at the asteroids. We'll be out of this caustic here in just a minute. Just continue to boost down through here as much as possible. Now, if you were only running 2 caustic sinks, you may have to relaunch them. Usually I can, of course I've launched 3 caustic sinks, so you would have had to use 4 caustic sinks if only running 2. There, and we're even on the top section. Now we're going to slow down. We're going to back off just a little bit. We're going to see what kind of condition this old girl's in here. Okay, it looks like she's running green across the bottom, which is a good thing for us. We want her to be green every time before we go to launch our attack. We're going to get a better bird's eye view of things here. If she's green, all right, we're already on our nanite torpedoes. We're going to try to find a really nice little cozy spot to launch our first assault well from. Now we're going to try to shoot 5 vents. I don't try for all 8. It's a waste of time. It's not necessary. You can make plenty of money and damage this thing just fine. Oh, let's go ahead and make our run. Alright. Right on time. Lock. And shoot. Boost. And here we go. Just keep boosting. I'm going to go for one more. Then we're going to head towards the pineapple. We're going to start our turn now. We're going to shoot that. And then we're going to boost down between these 2 vents right here. Power to weapons.
Max weapons.
We're going to lock on. We're going to shoot it with our thermal there. And you notice where we're going to shoot cool as cucumber here. Watch this with this thermal vent. This thermal vent, we're going to shoot cute as a cucumber. We should get some good shots on her. You notice nothing is shooting at us at the moment either because we're running cold. Look at the temperature, 1%. Powered engines. Powered engines.
As you wish.
Then you're going to go straight out the bottom and just boost out the bottom. Everything will be fine. Everything, oh, 8.7 million. Do a little flip around, get you to look at her. There she is in all her blue glory. We're going to look and see where the scouts and stuff are. We're going to go the opposite direction of that. Yeah, we're going to go over here. Oh, we got some caustic missiles coming. We made her mad. We sure pissed her off. Which I understand if somebody was shooting me, clogging my vents up with missiles, nanite torpedoes, I'd probably be pissed off too. She's just doing her job. It's the only job she knows how to do. She knows how to create more Thargoids and scouts and everything that wants to kill you, and we're just going to boost around here. We can outrun all that caustic. They'll give up here in a minute, and then we'll settle down and see what. Oh, looky there. We ran them out of speed or out of fuel. Okay, we're still staring. Okay, we're staring back at the top. That's her top section. You can tell by the plumes coming out the top. Now we want to be real careful not to get too close to her. Why she's so angry. We want to let her calm back down and get into the green state before we attack her again. You see on the bottom, if you look just between those 2 rocks right there, you can see those veins running sideways across her. See how they're red? We want those to turn green before we even get closer to her, because if we get too close and she's angry, she'll start shooting caustic at us again. We don't want that. So we're going to be calm, cool, collective, and most of all, we got to be patient. You got to let her cool off. It doesn't matter if the vents are launching again. They're going to do that about every minute. So we're just going to sit here and wait. Hopefully there's not a lot of flying stuff out there that's going to keep her pissed off. If the AI is in here, that AI can keep her angry. So hopefully she won't stay angry very long. Then we can make more runs. Now, on this transaction, that's a pretty good run. 8.7 million on our first run. We're going to switch back to our nanite torpedoes. And remember, you got to do that if you've got your fire group set up. I got mine set up like this because I only have to use the torpedoes when I'm doing the bombing run, and then I switch over to my shard cannons and my beam. I want my beam on a separate trigger so I can continuously fire it while I'm firing the shards and stay cold. The trick at the core is to stay cold. Oh, looky there. Look at this. This Thargoid. Look at this Titan. Look. Oh boy. Oh, he's turning around. We're running really cold. We should be okay. Let's see what she does. Let's see what that interceptor does. That might even be an Orthrus. I don't even know. Oh, flipping back around, doing his inspection thing, doing his job. All right, now I noticed if you look at the veins down there on the bottom now, she's turned green again. So as soon as he moves, we can move into position. Lock our head look back into the lock position. And we can slowly creep up. Be very careful not to disturb anything, not to piss anything off. Nothing to see here, nothing to see, just us ships lining up so we can try to kill you again. Now see the veins down on the bottom? She's running nice and green. We can go now. We're going to start on our next run. Oh, there's the first one. She went right in the hole. It's in the hole! We're going to slow back on this one and launch torpedo, and then we're going to turn. We're going to boost towards the bottom. See, we're not going to quite make it there in time for this one. Power to weapons. Power to weapons.
Diverting power to requests.
Just going to sit there and hold that beam on her. Look at that, 1%. We're running at 1% firing shard cannons at a chord. Massive heat. Powered engines.
Powering engines.
Again, we're just going to do this as a repetition. At 5.8 million, still very nice. Considering you only need 2 million to get guaranteed rewards for the game. Boy, isn't she bright? Oh yeah, look at all the little scouts there lit up like a Christmas tree. And we're gonna boost away from them guys. We don't want to mess with anything in here. Now I'm gonna clear my. Well, they spotted us again. We're going to clear our shard cannons because we want to have a steady 5 when we go back in our next bombing run. Switch back to the nanite torpedo and get her ready to go. Those are all caustic missiles coming in behind us, and we've outrun them again. Doesn't mean we're out of danger yet. We're going to slow down and look and see. See, now we're looking at the bottom. We're flipped upside down looking at the bottom of her. Now there's the top on the top and the bottom on the bottom. And we try to get close, stay close enough so we can see those veins on the bottom side of her so we know what she's doing. I'm going to go over here and hide amongst the rocks. And like camouflage. We want to be just like camouflage. Just gonna sit here and wait a minute and see what she does. I think she's already turned like an orange color. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell. And there's the vents opening up again. We're not gonna run this one. We're gonna wait just a minute. We're gonna make sure she's calm, cool, and collected. And And see, we're hovering it at 19%, so we're running pretty cold. That low emissions power plant will let you run really cold. Oh, I got guys on the left sides of me over here coming in, or maybe they're leaving. They were probably leaving. Oh, they might be coming in where they at. See if we can spot them. I don't see them. Now she's green again. See, we're doing good. She's doing really good. That means there's not a whole lot of stuff in here. We are in solo, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of anything in here to keep her pissed off. The best way to make these runs, unless you're with a group, of course, is to run these in solo. That way you got nothing in here to keep her mad and keep her pissed off. Now we got some scouts and stuff leaving. Looks like they're behind us leaving. I don't know what that is over to my right on the radar. We got some kind of Thorogoid. Could be a glaive. Could be an interceptor. Same with the two on the left. Now see, something just made her mad again. Something made her angry. She turned red again. So something out there flying around has got her worried, and she fired, got her stirred up. So we're gonna sit here and wait and see what happens. And it could have been because we were spotted, maybe. Could be one of those things on the radar have spotted me. I don't see him. They're fairly close. He's coming right above our heads. He left. So now we're going to sit here and wait until she turns green again. And then we can... Oh, she's changing colors. There she goes. That's right, old girl. Feed the cat.
All right, then.
Thank you. I gotta feed my cockpit pets. See, she's hungry. Cockpit pet's gotta go. Now we're gonna let the cat out. Let the cat out. Oh, cat's already out. How did I feed her then if the cat's already out? That's funny how that works, ain't it? Alright, we're gonna move on up because she's green again. We're gonna line up for another run. Try not to bonk your ship in here on these rocks, guys. It's important. Don't damage your rocks. See, we're doing good. We're at 95%. We've already come into the maelstrom through all the caustic. We're running cold enough. Nothing is shooting us and nothing is bothering us on the actual core, which is what you want. The object is to run as cold as absolutely possible. The colder you run, the less anything will bother you. Now we're going to, oh, this should be a really good spot here. We don't get spotted. We're going to hide and blend in with this little asteroid right here. See if we can keep from bumping him. And we're just going to sit here and wait until it's time to make another run. Then we're going to ease on in there and we're going to tear this dog up. We need all these commanders out here doing this and shooting this daggone Titan. It's just taking forever. We're only 3 hearts in. We're just now getting started on the 4th heart. And it's been 2 days. So, come on, commanders. Get your butts out here and kill this thing. She's got to go. And here we go. We're going to boost. We're going to lock and we're going to fire. We're only going to do 4 this time. I want to see what the difference is. Oh, we've been spotted. Power to weapons.
Max weapons.
We're going to to be waiting on the core this time, though. We did 4 that time, but we got spotted. We're going to lock onto that dog right now, and we're going to start shooting. We're going to waste all 5 of those. Powered engines.
Transferring power to engines.
Yeah, we want to get our powered engines as fast as we can and get the hell out of Dodge. You do not want to get caught in the 8.7 million. That's a good one. That's a good round for me. I've gotten as much as 11, and I've got a little over 11 million on a really good run. Let's see where the scouts are. Let's go this way. Keep in mind, you guys got to watch those bombs right there. Those things are nasty. We're going to go straight out. We're going to sit. We're going to see if we can keep an eye on her out here. We're going to wait and see what's going on. We're going to move in slowly so we can see the colors on her. She didn't fire any caustic at us that time, so we got further away. Alright, we're looking at the bottom part of her right there. Let's squeeze up here a little bit closer so I can see her color. There's her colors. I can see them right there. Alright, we're going to wait right here and wait until she changes a little bit and see if we can squeeze around her over there and get back to the top side. Now, a lot of people come in here and hammer the thing, and yeah, I guess you can do that if you want to as a group. When you're in solo run, it's a little different. You don't have anybody doing core support on the pineapples, we call it. But you just have to do it the way you want to do it. This is the way I do it when I'm in solo. I'm patient with her. I'm calm. I'm cool. My ship's at 92% health. All my modules are good. My guns are good. I got plenty of caustics. I got plenty of heat sinks. Now she's going to turn green right away. All right, we're going to start moving over there towards the top half. Got to drink my cup of coffee, though. You know, Commander's got to have his good cup of coffee. A good cup of joe. And I bet you space coffee's really good. So now, let's just make us a little shortcut here and go straight up here and see what we can line up on her top. So we got to keep an eye on what's out here in this, out here in all these asteroids too. You see, you got to pay attention to your radar. There's all kinds of things you got to watch in here. Everything in here will try to kill you if you let it. You don't want to get caught up and get 9 million and then panic and then start flying like a madman all over the place. That'll just get you. The main thing is try to stay cool and calm and collected as much as possible. Alright. We're going to make another run right away. She's going to change color. She's green. So we're just going to do what we got to do. She was green, so that was good. That worked out just fine. Let's see, we're trying for 5 this time. Let's see what happens. Power to weapons.
Max weapons.
Oh, we got right on. We're going to get right on this pineapple this time. Look at that, boys and girls. We can even flip this way and make it look a little different. Here she comes. We're going to lock that target. We're going to start the cooldown process, and we're going to let this dog go. Look at that. Beautiful. Let her reload. Look how 1% coolness. Oh yeah, we're doing good here. 5 shots of the shards. Wait for the reload. Might get one more volley. Powered engines.
Max engines.
We're gonna boost on out of here, and here we go. That ought to be. Oh, we got a glaive on us. That's a glaive, boys and girls. I think that's a glaive. Look at that, 11.272. Let's see if we can outrun this glaive. I do believe that's a glaive. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can outrun him. We're gonna go hide and play hide and seek in the rocks. There's the interceptor. It might have been an interceptor after us. He might already backed off. Let's see. Yeah, we might have outrun him. We might have did good. This ship's pretty fast. I'm gonna sit here a minute and let her cool off and see what she does. We gotta get clear to the other side of her. Oh yeah, she's mad. Yeah, I know you're mad, old girl. I know you're mad. But that's alright. I'm just doing my job like you're doing your job, and my job is to kill you. Because that's what we do at the Vortex Squadron. We defend humanity. That's our job. Look at that interceptor. What's he doing? He's hunting and sniffing. I'm gonna sit here a minute and play hide and seek in the rocks just to see. Let's get these weapons back to the nanite so we don't forget to do that. Forgot to do that a couple times and screwed up my run. And we don't want to screw up our torpedo runs. Quiet in here, just the way you like it. Let's groove around. We're going to scrape over top of this one here. We're going to make our way around a little bit. We don't want to get impatient. Oh, there's an interceptor down there. We don't want to get greedy. There's no reason to get greedy. We made 3 runs so far. We're at 34 million. That last run being a really good one. That's the kind of run we need every time. Alright, she's going to turn green. That's the vents opening again. That's going to make her happy. So we're going to start working. Whoa. There's an interceptor down there. Oh, concentrate. Focus power. Always look eye. Yeah, he's going to go in and we're going to go over here and we're going to get to the top side of him here. See, you can really see those green veins. See, she's green right all across the bottom there. That tells you she's nice and calmed down, and she's had her Xanax today. She's doing good. This Cyclops, or this Interceptor, can't make up his damn mind what he wants to do. He's just doing circles. I think their brains don't work sometimes. I don't know what that is off in the distance. There's something else over there too. It's another sign of Cyclops or a glaive. It may be a glaive. The glaives come out and they service these mines out here. That over there is a glaive. I can tell by how fast it's moving. That is definitely a glaive. You don't want to get involved in here with the glaives. The glaives are really nasty and they don't like us. And I understand it. Like I said, they're just doing their job. There goes that interceptor. All right, we're gonna try to get to the better half, the top half of this big dog here. We're gonna scroll up. Now remember, when you're using your lateral thrusters in here, guys, be really, really careful. stuff up in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, be careful. Oh, they're leaving. See, they're going through their portal. That's good. They're coming out of the Titan and going to their portal. They're going to try to kill somebody else. That's a good thing. That's what we like to see. And we're going to go up here and we're going to try to line up. Give me just a second, guys. I got a phone call. Yeah, I'll probably end up having to cut my video short. You know, when you got children, that's the way that goes. Alright, where's our Titan at here? There she is. There she is. Alright, she's still green. Let's squeeze our way up through here. This is good condensing area. I like this. I like this heavy rock area right here. We're gonna get, you gotta get lined up just the right spot. I wanna get in just the right spot to get the proper takeoff spot. Oh, listen to her groaning. Listen to her. Listen to her go. Oh, this is a good start point right here. We're lined right up against these two. We'll hit the one and go right on to the second one. We should get a good run unless we screw up and do something stupid. But now we just gotta sit here. She's still green across the bottom. She's happy. She's good and sedated. Her doctors told her to stay in bed today. She's on bed rest because she's done lost 3 hearts. So she's just good and calm at the moment. And we'll take off and start hitting these vents like a madman here in a minute. We're hovering right about 17%. We're good to go. So with that last amount, we're at 34 million for 4 runs. Lined up for run number 5. Oh yeah, you moan, you big old girl. You just keep on moaning. Just keep on moaning. Stuff coming in on the left side of me. I can hear it coming in. These vents are going to pop any second. Here we go. We gotta go with the Thargoid there, see if he turns and goes. Well, we didn't have a choice. He's gonna come after us, but that's alright. We can handle him. Power to weapons.
Diverting power to weapons.
This should be another good run, guys. Running 0%. That one beam can keep up with 4 shard cannons. Be it. Powered engines.
Max engines.
See, when you're running cold, nothing shoots at you down there. You do got a Thargoid or a cycle. 11.258. Those are good runs. It's back-to-back runs. That's creating a lot of damage to that old girl. She's not liking us at all. Gonna go out here again. We're gonna start the hide and seek process all over again. can't go hide to our... Sit here with our one little rock. The last time I was in here with this ship, I was able to run my shard cannons all the way to empty. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right now. I've got my... Of course, my daughter's grown. Don't think I'm a bad father, because she is grown. And she's not like she's standing outside in the cold. She's not. Alright, let's sit here and wait here and see what she does. Always want to evaluate the situation before you get yourself and get too excited and get yourself in trouble. You do not want to get crazy. Take your time, be patient with her. Don't treat her like she's your mother-in-law. Treat her like she's a sister-in-law, maybe. Someone you kind of like, depending on how she treats you. Just be patient. Wait for the color to change. Pay attention to your radar screen. We're going to be calm, cool, collected. She's not quite green yet. She's more like an orangish color. I don't like to sit out in the open though. I want to sit next to these rocks. Because you blend in. Oh, now she's going to turn green. Alright, she's going to turn green. So we're going to go straight down through here. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Alright, we do not want to get next to that. He just came in. I do believe with that trail behind him, that is an orifice. I'm almost willing to bet that that's an orifice, because I've killed enough of that. Now, something's went and made her mad. It could have been us, I guess, but she spotted something that she doesn't like. So now let's sit here and wait and see what she does. We're looking at the bottom side over there. We got to flip over and go to the other. We got to get to the top side over to hit those vents. And you can see the vents from down here. That's those glowing things down at the bottom. Those are the vents. Oh, we got us a little visitor on the right side there. I don't see him. Turn the ship a little bit. Oh, you just bellow out, you old girl. You just keep on bellowing. Now she's turning a little bit orange. Now see some lightning or something way over there on the other side of her. Good stuff, still jumping in and jumping out constantly. Just gonna be patient and wait for her to turn green. There, she's gonna start to turn green. Now let's see what these other... Oh, we got something coming up on our left side now somewhere over there. Hopefully it just keeps flying right on by. Like I said, we're sitting there hovering. We're running cold. We're at 16%. Like we're going to have a scout passing over top of our head of some kind. He may be leaving. Yeah, I think he's leaving. Alright, let's go down this way. We're going to flip over. We're going to line up and try not to hit any of these big old freaking rocks in here that are the size of the freaking Titanic. Let's go right here. And line up. We're going to get in the right position to line right up on our next target. So we can get that really good run. Right above ahead. We can screw up a little bit and go up here a little bit higher. There we go. Now we're lined up good on the next one. Now you guys can line up however you want. I know what it takes for me to... Man, we're gonna go right away. Nice! Power to weapons.
Diverting power to requested systems.
So it's gonna be another good run, I think. We got the timing down pretty good at the moment. Running cold, love it. Got a scythe or something behind us on our backside that's probably going to give us some problems. Powered engines.
Diverting power to requested systems.
But I think we can get away from him just like we can the rest of them. .864. That's 3 really good runs in a row. I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Alright, let's flip around, see if we didn't, how bad we lost the old girl here. Yeah, we moved quite a ways from her, didn't we? Alright, now we're sitting right side up the way we should. We're gonna sit here and camouflage ourselves inside the rocks here, as we do, as we always do. We want to be very, very patient and very calm. Oh, she's mad. Let's do her moaning. We're hurting her. We're hurting her,
Unable to
guys.
comply.
We are definitely hurting her. Sit here and wait. Got 99 torpedoes up. I'm gonna make this one more run. See where we're at then on time. I don't need to make the video too long. We're gonna be right at an hour, probably at this next run, so that's probably gonna be good enough. There ain't no sense in having no huge long videos on bombing runs, considering this was the last Titan. She's got a long way to go, guys. You need to get out here, you commanders. Get your guys out here. Get them bombing shit. Let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where is she at? Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Easy, girl. Easy. Easy. There's the interceptor down there. We're just gonna sit here and this. We are not the ship you're looking for. This is the advantages of running cold and not running super hot. They can see you both ways, but they have to be a lot closer to you to physically see you. If you're running hot, then they can see you both ways. All right, she turned. We got time. We got time to waste anyway a little bit here because we want to make sure she turns green before we start heading that way. We're already lined up pretty much topside as much as possible. Very hard to get your orientation in here because you're in space and all these rocks will throw you off. The asteroid field is not any certain way that I can ever tell. Sometimes you're in a wide open spot, sometimes you're not in a wide open spot. You're in the middle of a big cluster of rocks. And Now she's starting to turn green again, so we can start to move a little bit forward, I think. I got this other Cyclops. I know there's a Cyclops. Oh, he left. Okay, that was him leaving. So we're gonna edge forward and start to find a spot to line up on our next run. Uh-oh, we still got another guy out there. There he is. He's still out there. That tricky dick him. He's tricky. He's really, really tricky. We do not want to piss him off. He's gonna go stare at that rock for 5 minutes. These guys don't have any common sense. Some of these interceptors. All right, let's get up here on top of these rocks here. I'm gonna start to line up and get another run going here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I got a lot of small ones I didn't notice. Ah, daggone it. They spotted me. Those little guys spot me. Now this big one's going to spot me too. So now we're going to have to start the process all over again. As soon as we ditch these guys. Do not want to get hit with all those caustic missiles. And you got to stay far enough away from the Titan as well. You gotta outlast them. Man, we're still on the top side at least. Now we gotta sit here and wait for her to turn green again though. We don't want to get too close to her. Well, at least right here where we're at, we're in a better position to get lined up on a run. We just have to move forward when she starts to turn green. I'm gonna make this run, and then that's a shame. I wanted to finish it out, but I gotta get my daughter from work, so I didn't know she'd be calling her. I would have waited. Now we're not gonna fall for that trick. You're not gonna get me to hit those vents until you turn green, old girl. You're not tricking me with that. Because you'll be shooting me with everything if I go in there in your red. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Not gonna do it. I've been shooting Titans. This is my third Titan and the last Titan. So, you're not tricking me. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be patient. And I'm gonna wait until she changes colors. If you can get you one of these ships, you need to build it and get out here and start shooting this thing. You don't need the shard cannons. Put you some multi-cannons on that. You can get the enhanced multi-cannons. You won't make as much money on the runs, but you can create lots of damage anyway. The more, doesn't matter, a little damage or a lot of damage. We got to get this thing out of here. Come on, guys. Come on, commanders, get out here. We got to start shooting this Titan. Oh, now she's gonna turn green. We're gonna move forward a little bit. Nothing out here in the way. We're gonna move a little closer. Want to get as close to that fence as absolutely possible, next to a rock. preferably right about here would be okay. It's a little further away than I like, but it's better than nothing. There goes a glaive. That's a glaive. I know that's a glaive. I can tell by the way it's moving. Alright, here we go. Listen to that popping and cracking. That was a glaive. Sounded like a predator. That was definitely a glaive. Yep, that's a glaive. Didn't get the last one. I turned too quick. Power to weapons.
Power to weapons.
Powered engines.
Diverting power to requested system.
Eight 0.7, not bad. We missed that one vent. If I would have got that one more vent, we would have made 11 million again, probably. All right, well we're gonna leave her there. I'll come back and hit some more when I come back, but I'm gonna get you out of the maelstrom first. Galaxy map.
Opening cartography.
Right back to our ship. I'll show you. I'm sure you guys have done this before. Closed panel. Closed panel.
Closing map.
Gonna line up. Got our caustic sinks out. Make sure you got your caustic sinks out. Pay attention to your sinks. Plenty of time, just keep boosting out towards your location. Be able to see stars here in a minute. Launch those caustic sinks, and there's the stars, and we're going to have the missiles. Now wait for the burst, wait for the burst. This time we're going to ride the burst out. And I used my flight assist. Wait for it, wait for it. Now, hold the flight assist down. Just hold it down. It'll push you all the way completely out of the mass lock. Out of the mass lock, and we can jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Still got plenty of sinks left, no malfunctions. I used one heat sink. Amazing ship. Amazing ship. Could have stayed longer. I still had plenty of bullets, still plenty of nanite torpedoes. I could have made a much better run still. We gotta wait till we get pulled over so we can see. Still, not bad for a video. Not bad to show you guys how to do this. Not hard. Most people can buy a Python unless you're really new to the game. And then there's the pre-engineered stuff. If you guys got some money, buy the pre-engineered crate. It's great for doing this, and there's a lot of stuff you don't have to do. These pre-engineered ships have changed the game. 3/4 impulse.
No problem.
We did 66 million. Just short of what I made last time. And last rounds I ran the bullets plumb out and the runs weren't quite as good. So I was on tune to make 100 million in there that time. If the rounds would have stayed consistent, I would have made 100 million. Close to it. But I don't do it for the money. I do it to get rid of the Titan, because that's our job. Got plenty of money. Already a billionaire. Now, colonization might fix that problem, but we'll have to wait and see what happens when that comes along. Request docking.
Requesting landing pad.
Yeah, we weren't on the right thing there. Yep, there we go. Landing gear.
Gear down.
Nice and easy. Manual landing. And there you have it, commanders. It's that simple. You can do this. Anybody can do this. You can take ships. If you want more builds on beginner builds, Commander Furion is the man for that for sure. He will teach you newbies how to join in there, and of course we go with him all the time. He's the leader of the Vortex Squadron. He's the man. He will show you the things you need to get through this Titan and make money in the game. So until I talk to you again or see you again or fly with you again, always fly straight, be safe, and always have fun. Until we do it again. Have a great day.